How did your chiropractor feel about you carrying around giant drinks that heavy?
I always like every time someone dies, Rob always we already talked about that, right? Like
I don't remember.
Rob's always like, "Hey man, take care of yourself." I'm like, "Come on, quit making me feel like." He sent me he texted me like a animated GIF of like how the human heart works or something, but it wasn't like heart like love. It was like valves and stuff. So it was like, I hope you're taking care of yourself or something. Like, it was like, are you just calling me fat?
I saw that text message. Was that a group text or what? Because I saw that.
Was that after Harris died?
It was also after Robin Williams died and after Harris died. After every time someone dies, Rob makes me feel like he puts me in the same category as people who died because I'm gonna die next, and he wants me to not die next. So and he thinks that it's as simple as telling me not to, which it wouldn't be. Like, I'm not gonna take a poll before I die. Who doesn't want me to die? Okay, got it. Just checking. Like I thought everyone wanted me to die. But also, like, it's like I can't tell. Are you saying I'm fat? Are you saying I should work out? Or are you saying, like, you're worried about me mentally? But in either case, can't you just be nice to me? Why do you have to? That makes me. Wouldn't that make you feel bad if people were like, "Hey man, you okay?" And you'd be like, "Well, what's wrong with me? Why are you looking at me like that?" You know?
I get it.
It's weird.
Does he never?
Like,
does he not reach out like personally and like have? But also, I mean, I don't know what the impulse is there, but to come and throw my arms around you and hug you and tell you I love you would make you very uncomfortable, which might make people less inclined to come at you in that direct way, and maybe you have to start making heart gifs and stuff. Maybe. I mean, there's probably a happy medium somewhere in between.
Did you know the correct pronunciation is GIF? Did you know it's when people say that's not my forte, it's supposed to be fort?
Yep.
Did you know it's not chomping at the bit? It's supposed to be champing at the bit. No,
But here's the thing. He just took that guy's concept and reiterated it. It's not original or daring, really.
You're saying he recycled a heckle from behind him? Or?
Yes. I mean, essentially... okay.
Well, I didn't
I
didn't really take it as a slam. I thought he was like, man, this shit's getting exciting.
Wait.
This isn't still boring news, is it?
I think he knew it'd be funny to say is this still boring? Because we really went down a road.
Because the last guy demonstrated it worked.
Yeah, and I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not going to stand up here and shit the bed and then get mad at people for talking.
I will.
Somebody, is anybody in the audience feeling particularly passionate about anything at all tonight? Like, well, I mean, it's not a yes or no question. I mean, it is if you want to come up and talk about it. Does anybody feel strongly enough? Is that Dave Kline? Oh, we should have added Dave Kline on.
Dave Kline.
I can tell.
Glitchy rap. Glitch rap.
Sit there for the cameras.
What's up,
I can tell by the lack of the audience reply that I wasn't requested, but my boy Dan, he denied that he was ready to go solo against this motherfucker that said he's Han Solo, ready to get into the fucking carbonite. I'm saying it's his night. I'm saying he's getting ready to fight. I'm saying his dick is harder than a fucking rock. He's talking about motherfucking my dick don't work. He's saying, yo, my dick's working in this industry for longer than you've been alive, motherfucker.
All right.
So Dave, how you been?
So it's been a long time since I've been here. I want to give a shout out to Colorado. My secondary home. I want to give a shout out to New Jersey, my home that I love, but that I left because I heard Dan Harmon speaking from his chest and his heart. I met this guy that you guys won't know at the bar after the night, and I'm going to drop some shit he don't want me to drop. Guy is operating on a level that you're not ready for. And I can only like let a beautiful man like this sit on my lap because he knows what I'm talking about. Here's what happened. I went to Denver after I saw these guys because I saw bad shit in LA. I'm from Jersey and New York, and I've seen some weird and bad shit.
What'd you see? What did you see?
My friend lost his heart and he's not with us anymore.
Damn. You saw that happen?
I live an interesting life, and we'll talk about it another time. But I want to give a shout out.
What do you mean he lost his heart?
Like it stopped?
It stopped? He had a heart attack?
I have a friend who is a really wonderful and creative individual out here who lost his heart and committed suicide. But you asked me, and I didn't want to get there. I was trying to bounce around that. But that's the truth of it. And I've seen it happen too often. And when you said, like, your boy sent you the thing with the GIF, and then he says something really prescient, like maybe they couldn't address you, like, really clearly. We've talked about this on the show. I'll cut it right to this. Why are we all here? This guy. Why are we all here? These podcasts. Why are we here on like a quiet night when we're like not sure and the show isn't like ripping it on like 700 levels that we're used to it ripping on? Like when they were at fucking San Diego, when they were ripping it splotchy, when they were ripping it on 700 different levels, and we have like a down night and we're like, wait, what's going on tonight? It's that there's 200 people in a basement in LA. And we love each other so much that a lot of us actually show up to like hang out on weeks when this doesn't even happen. That I have friends in LA because of you. And the people that choose to show up to a thing like this because you're honest. And you come up to a thing not with like, you know, your degenerate alcoholic, you know, swank thing. I see that a lot where I live. You come up here with the thing your wife made you because she loves you and she knows you and she was taking care of you when your back hurt and you're a good guy playing Witcher, staying true to that life.
So you, to be clear though, you agree this is not one of our best episodes.
This is like to be really clear, and like pseudo self-deprecating. If Dave Kline's appearing on the show, we hit a pothole, we're trying to fix it, or like whatever, or you're just being really generous to a guy that I swear to you, I'm not here for fame. I swear to you, I didn't move to LA to like get on the mic. I came to LA because I fucking love this guy, and that everyone I knew that I cared about gave a lot of shits about what he makes. And then all the rest of the people I didn't give a shit about cared about what Jeff makes. No, I'm kidding.
I can take it.
Everyone I know, from Greg Proops to the rest of the fucking crew that you roll with, to the fucking crew that you roll with, to the community you created.
Wait, who's that character?
No.
Come on, Jeff.
Uh-oh.
The character that he created is us. And the joke is on everyone who isn't here tonight.
Oh, shit.
That everyone...
You hear that?
No, really. And I love you all.
That's right, Mean Gene. And then I'm going to break his little neck.
I love everyone. And there's a strange thing, even like looking out and like you don't see that there's like some interesting paper, whatever. There's a crew here that's so beautiful and is like so inspiring that on like the lull shows that we call them or like whatever. Yo, you know what, man? Those are my favorite ones because it's... I'll quote Tarantino. He says there's a genre of movie called a hangout movie. I just saw on Magic Mike XXL, everybody see it, like instantly. It was like an ultimate mandate with my bro friend, and God, I loved it. But this podcast is on the level of like Rio Grande, Magic Mike XXL.
And Land Before Time.
And Land Before Time. And it's like the hangout thing that like why we come here, and even on the lull shows, even when you're in a hypoglycemic pseudo coma and you're popping on that gorgeous thing like you are from that beautiful woman you married and swindled into loving you forever. No. We're here because we love you, and maybe I'm just here to just say fucking never give up. Fucking never stop doing this. And my name is Dave fucking Kline. I'm dropping the mic.
Dave Kline. Let's bring out DeMarge Brown. DeMarge, you here? You know, Dave, what I love about you the things are manifold, but I love that you know how to make an entrance and how to make an exit, because that's always a valuable currency.
Yeah, any equity that was withdrawn or deposited at all, in the end, none of it matters because he just he
he evaporates
evaporated.
like a
He's
Scottish
he's
mist.
like the little train that comes through Mr. Rogers' living room.
He's like a winger speech personified.
I kind of feel like in my like I'm a visual thinker. Like my image of him, the image of him is the little fire extinguisher inside the glass that says "break in case of emergency," and then but on the fire extinguisher it says "Yep." He's a very positive guy.
Yeah, well, I was thinking that it was kind of a disservice to him that it was a low energy show, and that he would come up because it was like actually, it might have been better to have somebody just come up and go like, I'm gonna get a divorce, and we'd be like, why? And she's like, because of 9/11, and then we'd be like, holy shit, and she'd start crying, and I don't know why I made it a woman so it could be emotional, but. And then we would have won a Casty.
The prestigious podcast award.
Which is what?
It's a podcasting award.
Gotcha.
I made it up.
What's up, Marge?
Same old. Well, I can't follow that. Jesus Christ. I feel like femurs.
Dan, here's a. Bulldozers.
Fugitive scale 5.